So this is a quick example of what to do rather than the very long example I was making before. We're going to start with take 103.0304, and I'm going to just find it, and I'm going to pop it up here. There's a couple ways of setting the endpoint, and what I'm going to do is do it inside the timeline. So I'm just going to drag this sequence down on the timeline. Now I'm looking at the sequence, and I'm going to go forward until I see the slate, and then I'm going to use the arrow buttons to go forward and backwards. If the slate is open, that means it hasn't come down yet. And there's my first point. And now I'm going to go find the audio for it, and I'm going to hit Control I to go find the audio for 128 and import the file, and I'm going to double click on it, bring it up in the source window, and then I'm going to look around for the slate to come down, and that's where the slate came down. So I'm going to go backwards using the back arrow, front arrow, and then I hit I to make that an endpoint, and then I am going to overwrite, which I can do with the period key, and now I am in sync. And I can do that again and again with all kinds of different takes all day long. And now I've got this whole thing in the timeline, and I can start this anywhere I want. So if I want to start here, I could drop a razor blade right here, make sure that I've cut all the tracks, the video and the audio. A is what or V is what actually the selection tool. And if I use, then it deletes everything that's selected and scooches the rest of the material in the timeline all the way to the left.